Niaje guys. So wanasemaga when a lady anaamua kuchapia character development, hawezi jua vile itakupata off guard ama ataipiga nini. Wanasema revenge yao inakuwaga very swift, pole anakukata most hawezi jua itafikaje. So kuna ninja fulani madam wake ametuma hapa story yake zenye vile anataka kukatu boys. Acha tusikie vile inaenda. Anasema, so my soon to be ex-husband and I got together in 2021. We started from nothing. Hey! Exclamation anatuwekea hapa. At that time, I never had a job, so I would stay at home and he will go to work to avoid me being bored. He would leave his phone with me. One day, while he was showing me something on his phone, I saw a message from a girl called Lillian. Alilo, ameingia kwa mix. But I ignored it. Akasema, okay, maybe ni rafiki, unaona. Some few days later, after he had gone to work, I decided to go check out what message were about. And I was shocked because these two people had known each other for a long time. A few times, met for a few times. And from the chats, I could tell they were dating. So kulikuwa na kitu kingine kuendelea hapo. But anyway, anasema okay, ni simu ya mpoa. Okay, anakaa tu anatulia. Sawa. I cried my eyes out. I cried so much and don't even get me started on the pain and heartbreak. I didn't tell him I had seen anything. We just continued life. Few months later, I realized I was pregnant. Unaona, and again happened to see some flirty messages with another lady. Unaona, so unapata uko na mimba and then unapata niaje mtu wangu alikuwa anapiga maflirty chats na dem mwingine. So hiyo ni happen ilikuwa madam. So alipata kwa ball and then the guy was like, okay, he's still flirting with other ladies. So and then anasema, I told him about it and mentioned Lillian and he said it was over. Akamwambia mimi nimekataa history yangu na Lily iliisha. Si wa resistance. He promised it wouldn't happen again, but it was a lie. He was still flirting with this second girl. I was about 7 months pregnant and found out he was still talking to her. He said that he was changed and naive. My naive self believed it. Then I found a third girl. Watatu sasa. We talked about it and he promised that he had changed. Everything went back to a normal until Joy came. So Joy mwingine tena. Girl number, I think 4. Now this Joy was like the love of his life. Flirting, texting and falcons. I asked about her and even told her. I asked about her, even told her he had a wife. Unaona? Unakwambia ati side chick, huyu mzee ako na wife. Mbona unataka kuniharibia ndoa? Unaona? Madam tulia. So Joy, this girl told my husband about it. And he told me there was nothing going on with her. I guess they stopped talking for a while because kuna time he gave our daughter his phone and I saw a picture of him with a woman. When I asked, he said they were at a party. I wanted to know which party because they were the only ones in the picture. So tulikuwa kwa party, lakini tuko kwa picha watu wangapi? Watu wawili. Tumbili ndio kwa picha naambiwa tulikuwa kwa party. Sasa hapo unaona kuna challenges hapo huwezi amini. It got to a point he wouldn't eat at home. He spent most of his time outside and my instincts told me he was cheating. And that was when I found those pictures of him and that woman. Again, we talked about it and he promised to change. And then boom, Joy came back. I saw a text from her asking about his girlfriend. Mimi nikienda kumjibu girlfriend gani? Text ikakataa kuenda. He warned me about touching his phone. Nisiweguza simu yangu unasikia? I cried and sat there and watched me cry. After some time akanibembeleza tukatulia. Loving him. Okay. Akanibembeleza tukatulia. But after that, I clocked out. I stopped loving him. I didn't care anymore. We went for a whole month without talking to each other. I didn't feel like talking to him. Do I keep it to myself? Kwa harakati ya kuza kunyamaziana. And me got not giving a feel sasa about what was what he was doing, I met my bestie. So akapatana ka bestie fulani hapo ka sneaky link. Anaingia kwa picture. We started talking. He kept me company. He made me feel like seen, and we started having small X hapo here and there. One thing led to another, and I got pregnant and had a child. Amepata mimba sasa ya huyu the second guy. Unaona? Ni mbaya. Okay. And no, my soon-to-be ex-husband isn't allowed to spend money on this child. So anasema bwanake na atumi pesa kwa mtoi. I don't know mbona kama that decision, but anyway, it's okay. I make sure if he wants to, it's some money that I can refund. After all this and me falling out of love, I wanted to leave, but I had no job, no money, no finances to support my kids. So I started a business while planning my exit. I've been planning since last year, and this year I'm leaving because I realized I don't want to live with a man who doesn't love or cherish me. This man once told me that the only thing I bring in the relationship is X. My work is to cook, clean, and give him X when he wants. He wouldn't provide once he pays rent. He thinks that's it. I've given him so many chances, and I'm just tired of being disappointed. Anasema karibu kwa emotional. So kuna huyu mori unaona anataka kutokwa. I think this year madama amemua mimi hii mambo ya hapa atakujitoa aseme bye bye. So inakuwa mbaya. I think kuna a lot of stories people are doing out here, and a lot of things are going. Maybe you can inbox your stories tupatie, tutapigia wasee hapa watu wakuambie what do you think about this situation ya lady. Should she stay? What is happening? Should she unaonaje afanyaje kwa story? Tuchapie, na pia unaweza tuchapia story yako hapo chini. We'll get back na tutakupatia feedback zetu. Shukran.